Hey everybody, Pete Warner here with this week's Disney Dining Show, coming to you from the Magic Kingdom and Tony's Town Square Restaurant. Why? Because I'm a glutton for punishment, apparently. I was convinced, talked into, cajoled into this review by Panda, and I didn't want to come, but I'm going to keep an open mind, I promise. I'm going to keep an open mind. And I've heard that they've made some changes here. I've talked to some people recently that have told me they had good experiences here. So I want to see if that's the case. So I am excited to try this out, see if it's gotten better. The last time I was here, it wasn't that bad. My food was not bad at all. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see how it is. Just a reminder, this vlog, along with all the vlogs we produce, brought to you by DreamsUnlimitedTravel.com. Experts at helping you plan the perfect Disney vacation. If you like our content, sorry if it's loud in here. If you like our content and want to show your support, the best way to do that is to book your next Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Cruise Line, Adventures by Disney vacation through Dreams Unlimited Travel. Because that's how we pay for this stuff.
Hello friends, so today I got the spaghetti with impossible meatballs, and the meatballs were the showstoppers of this meal. They're really good, full of flavor, a lot of garlic. If you're not a garlic person, I wouldn't recommend this, but it's really good. The pasta itself is just pasta, and the red sauce was kind of a basic red sauce, but if you are vegan and plant-based, this is going to be the best option for you. And if you like impossible meat, you're going to like this. But overall, it was very, very flavorful. Coming from the impossible meatballs, this dish was $24, so it's a big portion, so I'm gonna say it's worth it, especially if this is the only option you can get as someone who's plant-based. So again, that is $24 for this dish, and it's huge. You can share it if you wanted to.
Okay, so for our appetizers, we started off with Tony's garlic bread for the table. That was $11. And then we did the order of fried mozzarella with spicy, creamy tomato sauce. That was $14. The garlic bread was done on a ciabatta bread, which I've never seen done before and hope I never see done again. Made absolutely no sense. It was like eating cardboard. Did not have a great flavor. I do not recommend the garlic bread. The fried mozzarella was a bit better. It does come on a bed of that creamy, spicy tomato sauce. There was not nearly enough of it though, so we had to ask for more. And I found that sauce better than what they used to serve here, the stuff that was out of a can, but a little too spicy for my taste. But I thought the fried mozzarella was done better. And that was $14 in case I didn't mention it. For my main course, I did the penne with chicken al forno. Roasted chicken, caramelized onions, and mushrooms baked with a spicy, creamy tomato sauce and topped with mozzarella for $26. This wasn't bad. It wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. I ate about half of it, a little more than half, but that's not a statement so much on the dish as it is a statement on my appetite these days. The side dish for it was this big pile of arugula, though. There was more arugula on the plate than there was pasta. It makes no sense. And even though it had a spicy red sauce, it was really more of a pink sauce than anything else. It's like a red sauce with cream in it. and it might have cut some of that spiciness down, because it didn't bother me as much as the spicy red sauce that came with the mozzarella sticks. And that was for $26, which I think is a little high for what I got. It's a kind of a small portion. So I think $26 is a little high.
So yeah, we started off with the bread. It was odd to get ciabatta bread with the garlic, and it was kind of hit and miss. There would be like one piece on the top that I thought tasted good, and then you'd get to a soaked up piece on the bottom that just wasn't good. I don't know why they chose ciabatta bread. If they had Italian bread, better. I did like a lot the fried mozzarella. I thought the breading on it was nice. I actually liked the spicy sauce. I thought it could be a good soup. It was like a tomato basil soup, and it was much spicier than I thought it would be, especially for Disney with kids. That's gonna be a really hot sauce for a child's palate, I believe. Then I got the chicken parmesan, $28, not cheap. Listen, I've had better chicken parmesan, but it was a big fried chicken breast. It was tender. I took a shot there so you could see the inside. Nice big white meat chicken. The breading was flavorful. In the past, this has been drowned in bad Buitoni tomato sauce. They did not do that this time. Nice layer of mozzarella. They put some sauce on it, which was pleasant. I thought it was good. Not the best, but I really thought it was good. For the Magic Kingdom, this is an upgrade for me. The pasta on the side, that's that basic kind of a Buitoni canned sauce with I don't even know what kind of pasta is, the little horns that are rolled up. It's okay, but decent. I'm going to say this is decent.
Okay, so on to desserts. I ordered what I thought was going to be a safe bet, right? A mandarincello custard. I've never heard of mandarincello. Who the hell knows what it means? Chef's house-made mandarincello almond biscotti, $8. I'm on Main Street in the Magic Kingdom. I'm also a recovering alcoholic and drug addict. Nowhere in that does it mention this dessert contains alcohol. Until I take a couple of bites and realize, in fact, it does.
Here we are.
And so I asked the server, is there alcohol in this? He said he wasn't sure. He would go and check. Comes back out and says, yes, there is. And I asked to speak to the chef. Chef Tim comes out. He was very nice. And says that they're probably taking it off the menu, but the alcohol is cooked off. Trust me, the alcohol was not cooked off of that dish. It was not. Now, was it good? Yeah, it was. That's probably why it's coming off the menu. They want to make sure that everything on the menu is crap. It was a good dessert. It's just the fact that it had alcohol in it kind of threw me for a loop. Disney has a very bad habit of not disclosing alcohol in certain dishes. They have a very bad habit of that. Even if it's cooked off. Even if it's cooked off. The flavor alone can trigger someone who has issues with alcohol. Disney has done far more to accommodate far less. So I don't understand why this is the case. I really don't. If you're going to put alcohol in it, disclose that fact. You're serving children, for God's sakes. You're serving children, you idiots. If there's alcohol in it, disclose that on the menu clearly. This is not difficult. This does not take a PhD in anything. It takes a pulse and an IQ of 50 to figure out you do that. So as for this meal, it was all right, but that ending, I will say, what was our server's name?
Chris.
Chris. Our server Chris was wonderful. Very attentive to the table, made sure our drinks were refilled. Service was excellent. Service was absolutely excellent. Food, somewhere between mediocre and good, depending on what I got. But that piece with the alcohol and the custard throws me off. Throws me off of Tony's Town Square for good. That's it. This is the last time I'm coming in here. This is the last time I'm coming in here. I've given it a try. I've kept an open mind. I really tried my best. But this place just sucks. It just sucks.
So, for a second, getting off the alcohol dessert that Pete got, my cannoli was a little stale, I think. It was very hard to cut open. When I cut it open, I had a search for any cannoli cream, the cassata cream. And what I did taste was just, okay, not a good cannoli by any stretch of the imagination. I tasted Pete's, and I'm going to tell you, I don't think that, I know the alcohol was not cooked off. I know what alcohol tastes like. If you watch the Star Wars drink review that we did, you'll see I don't like alcohol, and I did that face. Same face I made when I ate that dessert, and I went, there's alcohol in here. And they're like, no, it's not on the menu. It's vodka. And it tastes like it's not cooked off vodka. It's a cold dish. Maybe they crisped up the top, but it wasn't enough to cook off the alcohol at all. So, yeah, not good.
Okay, so I got the Italian strawberry shortcake. It was the plant-based option for dessert on the menu, and it was actually surprisingly good. I got a little worried because there's a balsamic glaze on the strawberries, and I didn't know how I was going to feel about that, but it turned out tasting pretty okay. The cake was a little too mushy, but it's fine. It's a plant-based dessert. I have a sweet tooth. I was happy to eat anything sweet after the very garlicky meatballs I just had. So I'm happy with the dessert, but overall I think it was an okay meal. It was all right. I'm not gonna fight for a dining reservation here. I'm not gonna rope drop Tony's. It was okay. But I'm happy with my dessert. I think for me that was the highlight of my meal because it was just good. I liked it. It was nice and sweet.
Okay, so the final total for the bill, $130.91. That's after my annual pass discount. That averages out to about $43 a person for lunch, which is definitely on the expensive side, especially considering how we felt about what we got. Have I spent more? Yes, I've spent more. But I've also spent less for better. So my overall impression, Tony's Town Square, they've improved a couple things, but this place still has a long, long, long way to go. And that is going to do it for this episode of the Disney Dining Show. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you again next time.